job out of, covering innings out of their pen. Very effective, kept them in the game, gave them a chance. That's all you can ask for out of your bullpen, and I thought their guys did a great job doing that. And, going forward, this is going to be a dogfight every day. So, again, we knew that coming in.
And we'll go to Gabe in the middle.
Snit, you were talking about what a good job all the relievers did yesterday. How good was that to see Luke after what happened with the last series? To just, not that you were worried about him, but just for him to bounce back like that?
Well, no, it's great. I mean, good for him, too. I mean, he had a rough couple of games, or a couple of pitches, pretty much, I guess. But that was big right there for him. I think, because I said before the game, we were talking, it's like Luke Jackson's going to have to play a part again. And I told him after the last series, it's like, you're a big reason why we're here. This guy didn't have a sub-2 ERA pitching through the probably the meat of most orders every night for 6 months. And he had just a tremendous year and rough couple of games. And I admire him for how he bounced back last night and how effective he was.
We'll go to Tyler, far back on your right, Brian.
So have you seen Charlie today or talk with him? How is he?
No,
how is
he
doing?
left this morning to go get further tests. I've texted with him. He ain't got back to me yet, but he was going to go. They're going to do more CTs and MRIs and all that kind of stuff.
He left back to Atlanta, or?
Yeah, I think he went back to Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay.
Other questions for Snit? David, we'll come up here.
Hey, Brian. Eddie Perez is the only player linked to that last World Series team here, and obviously he's been in this organization for a long, long time. Can you tell me what he's meant to the organization and being that bridge?
Eddie will tell you he was the MVP of the '99 NLCS. Just ask him. Eddie's great. I love, it's the one thing the last couple of years that I talked to Alex, because we've been together for a long time as coaches here in the big leagues, and he's one of those guys that the guys look up to and respect and brings instant credibility, and he's a big help here, with the catching, with the workload, and I don't know, personally, I like having him with me. To bounce stuff off of, and because he's an Atlanta Brave. I mean, this guy's been here from day one, and he's just a very valuable asset for us to have.
Far back in the center, Derek.
Snit, yesterday you were talking about how the lineup, you kind of choose the lineup for that day's game when you were talking about the leadoff.
Yeah.
I wondered about that, and from a pitching standpoint, now that you don't have the guy who kind of leads the rotation, do you just kind of just look, okay, what pitching is needed today and figure out tomorrow after getting through?
Pretty much, yes. We'll just kind of, we know we got Ian going in Game 3. But it's going to be kind of a how we get their approach and take today's separately and just go out and try and do everything we can to win that game and worry about tomorrow.
We'll go to the fourth row on your right.
When Max first came up with you guys a few years ago, how long did it take for you to start to see him as a guy who could be able to handle big moments?
I loved his stuff from the get-go. When you watched him throw on the side in spring training, and probably the first time I saw him, just saw the ability to spin the ball that he has, the live arm, the athleticism in the player, things that he can do to help him win games. I don't know that you ever know when they're going to be that guy, like for the big games and all, until they actually get there. But you know he has the stuff. It's just kind of like when you call a guy from AAA, the GM will call, and it's like, you know what, he's done everything he can here, but when you put that third level on that, I have no idea how he's going to respond to that, and you don't know until you actually get him in that environment.
We'll go to Ron in the second row, and then Heidi.
How different is the normal World Series schedule of this year in the way the games unfold compared to last year's LCS where you played 7 days in a row?
I know. This is so much better with the off days. Now I look back, and I don't know how the hell we got through that last year, playing 7 games in a row. I mean, that was grueling for the players, for pitching. So this is, a lot better to plan, to just give a guy a day in the middle of this, a couple of days in the middle of these things, and it's just so much, the whole thing is just so much better. And I thought they did a great job. MLB did a great job under the circumstances last year in the bubble environments. Where we were in Arlington was spectacular, I thought. It was really, really good and well done. But it was tough to go 7 days in a row.
Looking back, how did that fundamentally change your reliever use?
It was pretty extensive. I think our extensive last year because we had an opener too. We had a bad start. Max threw 7 innings, I think, in one of the games, but he gave up 3 or 4 runs in the first inning and then settled in and went deep into that game. But you were more aware of that because with the lack of off days that where, you're going to have to put a guy down. Right now we can kind of plan and go about it where, you see that off day looming and it kind of eases your mind a little bit that you're not going to have to put a guy down. With that kind of off day always seems to recharge everybody and you can start fresh again for a while.
Go to Heidi on your right.
With AJ throwing 43 pitches last night, is the plan to stay away from him tonight?
We figure he'd have today and then the off day tomorrow, and then he'll be good to go on Game 3. Yeah.
And I apologize if you addressed this at the top, but having Rosario at the top of the lineup versus Soler, did you talk about that?
Yeah, no, I haven't. It was just that's kind of. It was yesterday against the lefty, and I look back too, and I remember against Urias in L.A. I led Dansby off that game. So I said and kind of felt better about it because I think Eddie was 4 for 4 with 4 RBIs. That game hitting 5th like he did yesterday. But now it's just, to had every intention of having him back up there today.
Emma all the way in the back right.
With Terrence Gore on this roster after not having him last round, what was the thinking behind getting that speed?
Just knowing with these games and just adding, because we didn't use the extra guy that much as I think we thought we would, and we just figured that's kind of a nice item to have on the bench, and in a situation where it is a big run, and there's a couple of guys we probably would run for, and to have that there, we just kind of felt was more important than the extra hitter.
And then we'll go back to Dave on the left.
Snit, Dansby made the error last night. It kind of pointed to the fact it's the first one you guys have had in the postseason. How critical has the defense been, especially in the last 3-4 months of the season?
Well, yeah, these guys have been unbelievable. You point to the first inning yesterday and that play Ozzie made, that potential big inning right there after jumping out on top. And these guys have been so steady. They've been really, really good all year, in my opinion. I think for me, I got 4 Gold Glovers out there in the infield. And I think just the fact that they are is like you go out in any day and you see how consistent their work is and their preparation and what they do to prepare to play the game. And not to mention that they're, really athletic guys, too. They're good defenders.
And in the third row on your right here.
Brian, could you describe how important is Roberto Magallanes, Bobby Magallanes, to the coaching staff and also as a person, your thoughts?
My coaching staff?
Roberto Magallanes, Bobby Magallanes.
Bobby Magallanes?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How important is he? For
he's good. Bobby has a really great relationship with a lot of the hitters. And he's, he's played the game, he's managed, he's coached, he's been in the game a long, long time. And a lot of these guys really value what he has to offer. I don't know. We have 3 hitting coaches and Chipper part-time, and it's not too many, quite honestly. They all get along, they all speak the same language, and Bobby does a really good job with these guys. A lot of these guys trust him, and that's a big thing.
We'll go to Barry in the second row.
Hey, Snit, a couple of pitching questions for you. Obviously, what happened with Charlie was an anomaly, but it just seems that every team in the playoffs this year is short starting pitching. How much does that relate to last year's 60-game season, having to build back up to 162? And it seems like a lot of top-flight starters are gassed now.
Yeah, no, I don't. There may be something to that. People ask me why the injuries earlier in the year, because every time you see the ticker, there'd be injuries, and I don't know if I downplayed the 60 games and not 162 enough, because I've said, we had a great spring training, didn't miss any time, got all our work done in preparation. The guys were ready to go, and I don't know if it's a result. I honestly don't know if it's a result of that or not. But yeah, I don't know what the answer is.